Hello? Brought new friend from Florida. What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, my new friend from Sarasota, Florida. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. Just sit here.
Just get started.
So welcome, and also tonight there's like so you probably get black sesame seed. So you can make the figure out of that black sesame seed, or maybe a scorpion, some kind of shape. Symbolize, how you say, physical difficulties and mental difficulties, then you visualize from deep down from your heart, dissolve everything into the seed, black sesame seed, so then you burn them in the fire. So tomorrow, then you begin, every end has no beginning, new beginning. So then tomorrow, new beginning, start from the fresh, or you can write it down. You can write it down, the piece of paper, and burn it. So this is Dorje Khadro purification practice, and it's specifically designed for this, to burn all the bad stuff, whether it's like memory, feeling, emotion, physical problems. So the power of the mantra that helps, the power of the mantra, and this ritual has been put it together, I don't know, like many hundreds of years ago. So then power of the rituals, so then with your attitude, so that burns everything, then turn into ashes. So then tomorrow, new life, new mindset. So then with that, so then I wish you a very, very happy new year, and wish you a very fruitful new beginning, and tons of happiness, prosperities, okay? So now my friend also should say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So then maybe repeat after me the mantra one time. So Om.
Om.
Benza.
Benza.
Daka.
Daka.
Kaka.
Kaka.
Kai. Kai. Sawa. Papam. Bimani. Shindu. Kurusoha. Is that correct or incorrect? Maybe I forget. I probably left my mantra in Florida. Om. Benza. Daka. Kaka. Kai. Sarva. Papam. Sarva Papa means, Sarva means all, the Sanskrit language. Sarva means each and every, not just one, everything. Papam, that's all the negativities, every single negativities. Dahana, Bami, Kuru, Soha, Om Benza, Daka, Kaka, Kai, Kai, Sarva, Papam, Dahana, Bami, Kuru, Soha, Om, Benza, Daka, Kaka, Kai, Kai, Sarva, Papam, Dahana, Bami, Kuru, Soha. So in the text it suggests that you should make like the figure from the black sesame seed, scorpion figure. But you can make any figure that you know you can make, or maybe you can, as I said, you can write it down, the piece of paper, everything that bothers your mind, write it down, burn. Okay, yeah. So then, like Ruby, you start the.
Thank you, Geshe-la. Do you have anyone here tonight who's doing Dorje Khadro for the first time? Okay, that's fine. Great. Glad to have you here. So just to give a little commentary, this is what we call in Tibetan Buddhism a purification practice, and it's based on an understanding of karma. I think most of us will acknowledge that during the past 12 months, we've done actions of body, actions of speech, actions of mind that we would rather not have done, that maybe were not the most skillful, the most generous, most loving things we could have done. And through the teachings of the Buddha, we understand that those actions leave imprints on our mind stream that will inevitably in the future ripen in the form of suffering or problems or complications, as Geshe-la refers to it, except if we purify them. So if we do purification practice, as we're doing tonight, we can lessen the imprints, lessen the strength of those imprints. We may not be able to remove them completely, but we can make it so they cause fewer problems in the future. So every complete purification practice has 4 parts. The first part is going for refuge. Since we're a card-carrying Buddhist, we go to the Buddha for refuge. But if you're not a Buddhist, you can think of Jesus or someone you admire greatly or someone who's been very kind to you. But what you turn to as your source of spiritual strength. So the first part of the practice is going for refuge. Second part is generating regret, which is not the same as guilt, but regretting that we've done these actions because we know they will cause problems in the future. So a very real sense of regret. The third part of the practice is the remedy, which with this practice is actually doing the visualization, reciting the mantra, and standing around the fires outside and offering up the black sesame seeds, which we imagine contain these negative actions that we've done. And we're offering them up to Dorje Khadro, as he's seen in this fire burner here, an aspect of enlightenment who takes great joy in taking on the problems of others, in helping them to reduce their negative karma. So that's the actual practice that we'll be doing outside around the fire pits. And then we finish the practice by making the resolve not to do these actions again for a specific period of time. And so those are the 4 parts of the practice that we'll be doing tonight. The practice involves a fairly elaborate visualization that I'll be describing as we go through this. The point is not to get hung up on details of the visualization, which is fairly bizarre in certain aspects, but to have a real sense of, I have done these things in the past year that I regret doing, and I would like to purify them. And so as we stand outside around the fire reciting the mantra, it's very important to have a real sense that of these actions. Bring to mind specific events of the past year that you wish had transpired differently, or think of specific people that you could have related to in a different way. The more real it is and personal to you, the more valuable the practice is. So we'll start reading the practice, burning offering to Dorje Khadro. And we'll read through the first 3 pages here inside. Then we'll go outside. We'll pick up our sesame seeds, and I think we have lots of those. You can take as few or as many as you think you need based on the past 12 months. And then we'll finish the practice outside. So first we'll read Taking Refuge and Generating Bodhicitta together 3 times, and then the special Bodhicitta prayer 3 times. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, by my merit from giving and other perfections. Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Especially to benefit all mother sentient beings, I shall attain the fully accomplished state of Buddhahood, quickly and more quickly. For this reason, I shall make the Dorje Khadro burning offering. Especially to benefit all mother sentient beings, I shall attain the fully accomplished stage of Buddhahood, quickly and more quickly. For this reason, I shall make the Dorje Khadro burning offering. Especially to benefit all mother sentient beings, I shall attain the fully accomplished stage of Buddhahood. Quickly and more quickly for this reason, I shall make the Dorje Khadro burning offering. Now we'll sit quietly for a moment and think about the emptiness of all phenomena, which means that they don't exist permanently and independently, but they exist dependently. And this includes the actions during the past year that we want to purify. If they existed permanently and independently, purification would be impossible. They would be there forever, for all eternity. But the fact that they are independent, that they are empty of that kind of existence is what allows us to purify them. So let's just think on that for a moment. And now we'll recite together the mantra that purifies hindrances. And just some people may have noticed when Geshe-la recites these mantras, instead of saying Vajra, he says Benza, and either one is fine there. Om Vajra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hum Pe. And now we'll say the mantra that purifies the wrong conception and its view of the fire as self-existence. Om Saboa Shuddha Sawa Dharma Saboa Buddha Hum. So now we'll establish the visualization, which just means our ability to use our mind and imagine. So I'll read the visualization while you sit and establish that in your mind's eye. And we imagine that this is a visualization that will have outside when we're standing around the fire. The fire becomes void. That is, the wrong, ordinary view of fire as self-existent becomes empty. While you maintain this view of voidness, a blazing wisdom fire appears. And at its center are the seed syllable hum and a vajra. These transform into the wrathful deity Dorje Khadro. So when we're outside, we'll visualize Dorje Khadro in the form that he's depicted in front of us here, and it's fine to look at that to become familiar with the visualization. We visualize that he is in the center of a wisdom fire. He is deep blue in color, has one face and two arms, and holds a vajra and a bell. He exhibits the mudra of divine wisdom, hum. Wearing a crown of 5 skulls, he snarls into space, showing 4 great fangs. He is also adorned by a necklace of 50 bleeding heads and a scanty tiger skin loincloth. He is seated with his legs forming a circle, and his whole aspect is that of a powerful, magnificent destroyer of all negativities and obstructions. He has a white Om at his crown chakra, a red Ah at his throat chakra, and a blue Hum at his heart chakra. From the Hum at his heart, rays of light are emitted, inviting Dorje Khadro's transcendental wisdom and the initiating deities from their abode in absolute nature. We can say the next 4 words together. Ja, Hum, Ba, Ho. They merge and never part, becoming non-dual. Thus initiated by these deities, he is crowned by Akshobhya. And now we can recite the offering prayer together, the offering mantra. Om Vajra Daka Saparivar Arga Padya Pupe Dupe Aloke Gende Nude Shapta Pratisha Om Soha. And we can recite the prayer of praise together, the 4 lines. To you, Vajra Akshobhya, great wisdom, the Vajra sphere so very wise. Your 3 Vajras of body, speech, and mind are the 3 mandalas. To you who has this knowledge, I prostrate. And now I'll continue to describe the rest of the visualization, and this is what we'll do outside around the fire. While seeing yourself in ordinary human form, a black Pam, seed syllable of all your negativities, appears at your heart. At your navel, from a red Ram, a red fire mandala appears, and beneath your feet appears a blue Yam, which transforms into a blue air mandala. Light rays emanate from the palm, bringing forth all negativities and obscurations of your 3 doors, which appear as black rays and are absorbed into the palm. From below, a blue wind blows and blue air rises up your legs, fanning the fire that blazes at your navel. Flaming rays pursue the palm, chasing it out through the door of your nose. So the palm, which contains all the negativities, is blown upwards and out through our nose, by the fires coming from our feet. As it comes out the nose, the palm takes the form of a large black scorpion and is absorbed into the sesame seeds that you hold in your hand. These seeds are then offered to the mouth of Dorje Khadro. So after establishing the visualization, and everybody will do this on their own outside, I won't read it out again, you recite the mantra at your own speed, or fast or slow as you like, and you offer the black sesame seeds into the mouth of Dorje Khadro in the fire. And as the mantra is said, the following prayer should be made. So you're also, as if that's not enough, you're thinking about this prayer while you're doing the visualization and reciting the mantra and trying to get the sesame seeds into the fire and not on the pavement. So we can read this prayer at the bottom of the third page together. All negativities and obscurations that I have created, and all pledges that I have broken since beginningless samsaric lifetimes, Shinting Kuru Soha, all are completely purified. And let's see. So we'll go. So that's what we're finished in here. If you can leave this inside and take a copy of the mantra, there are little copies outside the door. Take one of those with you. Get your sesame seeds, and you can start the practice outside. And you're welcome to do that as long as you like. We will say the prayers after a little while, but you're welcome to stay longer. And you're welcome to come up and look at the statue of Dorje Khadro if that would help your visualization.
Sorry, I want to say something. So only 1 minute, I take 1 minute, okay? It's important. So here we just read this mantra, Om Sambhava Shuddha. Om Sambhava Shuddha. This is very important to focus on New Year. This is very important. So, everybody has problems. Everybody, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has issues. So we should not define our life based on our negative actions. That's not good. What we need to focus is Om. There are 3 letters together. A, U, Ma symbolize your body, speech, and mind. You, basically, that's like how you are like made out of body, speech, and mind. It's called Om. That's what it means, Om. Sambhava, nature. Nature of your body, speech, and mind. How you usually see? Negative. Something bad. Something miserable. That's not good. Om Sambhava, nature of your body, speech, and mind. Shuddha, pure. It's not impure, it's pure. So, whenever, as I said, everybody has issues, everybody has problems. As long as we are not liberated from problems, we will have some problem, issue with this, issue with that. But what we have to understand is the pure nature of our body, speech, and mind is Shuddha, is pure, it's not impure. That's where the focus should be. That's how the life should be defined. Pure nature of body, speech, and mind. You could call, according to Buddhism, you could say Buddha nature, or your pure nature. Or action, far as action is concerned, so the action can be purified. If you believe, my action and me inseparable, there's no hope. There's no hope. Then you are just naturally bad. There's no hope. That's not the case. That's not the case. It is action and you is not inseparable. It's like separate. You can purify. You can purify. You don't have to, drown with your actions. See, the piece of aluminum, if you throw like this, it will sink to the water. If you make it flat, throw, it will flow. I'm not making this up. It's already mentioned in the text. So that's why New Year what we should focus on Sambhava Shuddha, pure nature of my body, spirit, mind. Sarva Dhamma, everything else. Shuddha, pure. Ultimately, everything is pure. Impure, that you experience, you see, you hear, you feel. This is all conventional level. Ultimate level, everything is pure. It's like screen. There's so much happening in the, like, all kind of action, all kind of things. If you focus the screen, you go beyond that image, then you just see screen, that's all. Very important. Om Sambhava Shuddha, that's the meaning of the mantra. Om, next time, when you think something bad about yourself, please remember Om Sambhava Shuddha, pure. That's the way our focus should be. Life is precious. Every moment of life is very precious. So this life is no precious human life. So that's how you cheer up yourself. That's how you cheer up. Every day you think about this is something very precious. Every moment is my life is very precious. I can do something good, think something positive. It's not impure, it's pure. So that's the New Year. That's how the probably New Year should begin, focusing on something positive. Then you will rise and shine. You know. Otherwise, everybody has issues. If you just focus on negative things, what's good comes out of that? Nothing. If you really want to think about something wrong, so then do something. Think about that, something out of positive mindset, and do something. Don't just think about sink full of dirty dish, and don't do any dish cleaning. That doesn't make sense. So, in the Buddhist practice, you think about something negative out of positive mindset. What do? You purify them. At the end, you feel good. You're feeling bad. So, all my friends here, so I just want to share this Om Sambhava Shuddha. Your body, spirit, mind, nature, pure. It's not impure. Sarva Dhamma, everything is pure. Nothing to judge. You need to go beyond this conventional level. Don't go beyond. Ultimately, conventionally, so much. Ultimately, everything is pure. Then you get so much out of that. Then when you say word Om Sambhava Shuddha, it's kind of liberating. That's kind of liberating. So then everything else. Okay, so that is the essence of emptiness. Emptiness doesn't mean nothing. It means something very profound that kind of liberates you from mistake, of course. Then each time when you make mistake, you cannot be harsh or critical. You have to be very gentle. To see, rangi rangla shaze tredebis. Rangi rang means to you, to yourself. Rangi rangla. Shatsa means gently. Oh, you are this, you are that, blah 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 blah. Like nothing good comes out of that. It will be very gentle. Okay, it's okay. You can make mistake. You can purify tomorrow. There's another opportunities. You need to help. Don't beat up yourself. Not good. You may have 1,000 reasons to beat yourself. That's not good. Nothing good comes out of that. Cheer up yourself. You get so much benefit. Okay. Just want to share that with you. Then one more time. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. Happy New Year. Okay, so then I will complete the ritual here. You can go outside. Burn. Okay.
Thank you, Geshe-la. He was referring to the mantra at the bottom of the first page, the Om Shuddha. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I will stay here, complete the rituals, then you can go.
One can go outside now. Geshe-la's going to stay inside and
very good.
do some practices.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. I missed a couple weeks.
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's okay. Everything's going okay.
My back and my leg, and then